Very good evening, friends. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. Last week we shot a video about, which is operators pricing. Now what happens that I'm going to be shooting this time in terms of graphical. 99% retail investors feel that there are only two kind of option contracts. One is known as call option, which is also known as CE, and one is known as put option, which is known as PE. Very good. Now what happens, they tend to feel that apart from these two options contract, there is nothing in the life. As simple as that. But they forget it that in Indian market, the best strategy to apply is range forward, Seagull, straddle, strangle, ratio spread, and put spread, call spread, and latestly invented by Treasury Consulting Group, which is par zero cost put spread. Once you feel markets will fall, or par zero cost call spread. Once you feel market is up, choice is yours. Or par almost zero. Now remember, I'm putting almost zero, which means that you cannot make this zero. Butterfly spread. Once you feel market is like this, basically in a range bound. So I divide this into two parts, 1, 2, and 3. In first, and I'm changing the color to red. In first, your view is this: falling tendencies, bearish view. Nowadays, if you are having bearish view on markets, then you are an idiot, according to few people. Second, you are with operators. Bull view. Third, the very important thing, which I am going to be putting in the next video, next slide. Maximum level, minimum level, butterfly spread, right? These are the various strategies which we should be taking. Of course, Treasury Consulting Group, FNO Learnings Academy would be covering all these. But today I wanted to talk more detail about how operators are handling this, rather they are creating this. let's have a very interesting discussion ahead pertaining to negative put and negative call. So let's have a simple opinion about negative call, negative put, sorry. Hey guys, what is negative put? Put means, I'm taking a very hypothetical example. TCS is 2700. It's all hypothetical example, and you believe that TCS would fall due to some reasons, right? And you believe that TCS will come to 2200 after, say, at the end of January, due to your own analysis. We are not here discussing whether your analysis is correct or wrong. It means that if today the put premium is 50, assuming per share, then it will come down, it would be around 80 or probably 90 or might be 100 per share. But what is negative put? Negative put means assuming your analysis turned true and the time you did TCS put, it was around 2700 per share. And assuming your analysis come true and it comes down to 2100, assuming, while the put premium, rather than going to 100, it will move from 50 to 40, probably 30. And you are like, hey guys, what is this? TCS is falling, but the put premium is also falling. And this is not very seldom in India. This is very often in India. But our beloved Indian media do not want to talk about that. Here comes negative call. Negative call means you feel that TCS will get a very great offer from companies. Currently they are 2700 and you feel that it will go to 3200. Okay. And assuming your analysis turned true, TCS got great deal from their clients and that is good for TCS. Now TCS really moved from 2700 to 3400. At this point, the call premium was 55 rupees per share, assuming. But hey guys, as in that scenario, ideally speaking, it should be 80, 90, could be more. But what happened? Actually, it is 45 or 50. You are like, hey guys, what is going on? What is going on? If the share is falling, I'm writing here stock, the put has to go up. If the share is rising, stock, the call has to go up. But my dear friends, the ideal is the share is rising and the put is falling. So this is negative put and negative calls. Now how to handle this? I'll show you something which I did based upon my research. Our operators are very smart. They will create negative put, which I see as buy put. Let me write here, right to sell. They create a counter leg, which people do not see. Positive call. Obliged to sell. Here people panic and quit. Here no one looks. And end results, operator create an instrument which is known as range forward, which is by put I right bracket negative put, and here they create sell call, which means positive call, and total, which means this plus this is greater than 0. And I'll tell you more interesting thing what our beloved operators do. They create negative call. And what is that negative call? Which I say as a buy call. Let me write here, guys. This is right to buy. And they create a counter leg. Input section. And here it is obliged to buy. End result, our loving operators create range forward importer. This is how they create negative put and negative call. But the people do not see that way. People always say that the markets are negative put and negative call. There are a lot of reasons behind that. Number one is definitely people do not have a knowledge in that regards. And until otherwise you have a knowledge in that regards, how would you handle these things? You cannot handle these things until you understand these things holistically. And no one wanted to learn, actually. That is the problem. This is what we wanted to cover, how operators handle negative put and negative call. And I just show you from example. TCG Treasury Consulting Group, FNO Learnings Academy, which is trainings. FNO Learnings Academy is starting on 20th of December 20, and whereby we would be having our first sessions. And I assure you that our Learnings Academy would be covering everything in detail, which is negative put, negative call, range forward, seagull, straddle, strangle, put spread, call spread, ratio spread, zero cost put spread, zero cost call spread, and most important, my favorite, which I have just designed, flying put spread and flying call spread and all. The size is small, but I cannot write everything. This is what we would definitely be covering in our FNO Learnings Academy. In case you have any questions about our FNO Learnings Academy, please do WhatsApp on this number, and you can WhatsApp us at 9818485155. I repeat, 9818485155. And I assure you that I am going to be creating many things. By the way, before I go, let me have a very interesting question from you. Let me check your knowledge. Just answer two simple questions. Very, 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 very simple questions, guys. Number one, this strategy is used in rising market or falling market, and why? Okay. Second, very important, formula. If you answer, you get 1000 rupees of Paytm. Let's see who would answer this. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. You know our WhatsApp 9818485155. Have a great time, guys. Thank you. Have a good life.